a headache, indigestion that just won't go away, jaw pain, a strong ache in your shoulder. These, my friends, are all signs of a heart attack. So today on Delmarva Live, we're starting our week-long series, Matters of the Heart. Coming up, we're going to focus on your numbers, which ones are good, which ones are bad, the signs you really need not ignore, and we learn why there is no equality between men and women.
Dry winter skin is something else you can't ignore, particularly this time of year. Coming up, we share some skin-saving steps you can do, and best thing is, many of the ingredients are probably already in your home.
And while we're talking skin, how about letting the fingers do the walking when it comes to relieving stress and anxiety? And guys, a massage is not just for a woman. We're going to show you some great Valentine's Day gifts that both of you can share.
And Jimmy, we both would enjoy a tasty arrangement like this. Delmarva Life's Sean Stryker shows us a colorful alternative to the holiday regulars that are both aesthetically and palatably pleasing.
And wouldn't it be pleasing if you had a few new $100 bills just for making a phone call? Today's the day you might recognize someone in our Most Wanted Monday. We have another batch of fugitives to show you as we try to fight crime on Delmarva.
Another thing being fought on Delmarva is safety from fire and water rescues. But what if you lived in an area that didn't have life-saving equipment at hand to help you? Worse yet, imagine your children boating to school with no real way to rescue them. This is the case for one Delmarva town, and today we'll show you what is or isn't being done to fix it.
And this needs a fix, or does it? Today we're putting the spiruli to the test. See if it lives up to its claims. Delmarva Life starts right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I am Jimmy Hopper. Welcome to Delmarva Live from Historic Studio D.
And glad to be in Historic Studio D and not in Boston right now, because they have already received 80 inches of snow.
Look at that. And
more to come. Let's put that into perspective. That is 6 foot 8 inches of snow. Jimmy, how tall are you?
This is 80 inches.
That's how much snow. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there for you. Hey, other things we're talking about today. Scammers are already hard at it. The Delaware Division of Revenue has experienced several attempts of fraudulent income tax returns filed by somebody using stolen identities. Now, it originated from data that was compromised through a third-party commercial tax preparation software database. All information in Delaware's tax database remains secure, and at no point was Delaware's online filing system compromised. Any Delaware taxpayer who filed state income tax returns electronically for 2014 or years prior through a third-party software may be affected.
Good grief. Got to check it all now.
Yeah.
Well, it finally happened.
Yes.
We've talked about it for so long. Over the weekend, Harriet Tubman is now the first individual woman to have a national park named in her honor. Officials in Cambridge kicked off Black History Month by holding an official celebration of the creation of the new Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad National Historical Park. The park will consist of 2,775 acres in Dorchester County, 2,200 in Caroline, and 775 acres in Talbot.
And I'm looking forward to tomorrow's Delmarva Treasure, because we're going to talk to a historian who had a lot to do with that.
Oh, wow.
So you want to stay tuned for that. And while we're talking about Black History Month, you've probably heard of the Tuskegee Airmen. And hopefully you know their story. On March 7th, 1942, the first class of single-engine pilots graduated 5 cadets, 2 of which would be in a class of 13 who would become the first Tuskegee Airmen. Now, the Tuskegee Airmen were the first African-American military aviators in the United States Armed Forces. During World War II, the American military was racially segregated, as was much of the federal government. You have a chance to an inside perspective of the story. You can see this perspective firsthand. Retired Colonel William DeShields, a native of Easton, will discuss his experience as historian of the Tuskegee Airmen and share what it was like living on the home front during World War II. He also will discuss the plight of American heavy bomber squadrons during their missions over skies of Europe. Very interesting.
Man, an inside look. That is absolutely phenomenal. Well, you know, we're asking you all the time to let us know what's going on in your neighborhood. Here's one of the things. 3 North Dorchester High School students have been selected for the All-Shore Band. Patience Loscombe, there on the left, received 17th chair clarinet of 35 trying for it. Jacob DeShiel beat out 8 others to get 4th chair tuba. He's there in the center. And Marcus Harbert on the right, received second chair tenor sax, beating out 8 other applicants. So congratulations to you.
And congratulations to all of the L-Shore winners, because there were a
yeah.
lot of them. I want to tell you about something really unique that nursing students from Warwick Community College and members of the college's nursing program are doing. They're raising money for 2 local organizations. Now, the program has an OBGYN simulation mannequin that the students use to practice delivering baby in case of a doctor's absence. And here
Okay.
are some of the nursing students. The group realized the baby, now the mannequin has a name, Nola,
Right.
but the baby does not.
Doesn't have a name.
So they want to name the baby. So what they've done is they set out these boxes all on campus with names, and they're asking people to bring in non-perishable foods and or household goods to put in those boxes
Okay.
with the name they like. In addition to that, they're going to host a baby shower for Nameless Baby.
For Nameless Baby.
And they're going to have cakes, they're going to have drinks. It's going to be like a regular baby shower. WBOC's Charles Pepperell is going to be there to provide entertainment, and the community can bring in new and gently used women, children, and baby clothing, wipes, diapers, and all kinds of baby shower gift items.
Okay, that's
now,
cool.
all of this is going to be donated to Halo and
Okay.
Life Crisis Center. How
Okay.
about that? Here's the information. February 27th, 5 to 7 p.m. at Warwick's Allied Health Building, room 204. We have all the information on our website, WBOC.com.
That's awesome.
It is.
I like that idea a lot. Well, if you want to get outside and fish, the Division of Fish and Wildlife's new 2015 Delaware Fishing Guide is now online. It's also been distributed to fishing license agents throughout the state, including sporting goods, bait and tackle shops, hardware stores. Anglers also can pick up a copy of the guide along with their fishing license and trout stamp at the Delaware Division of Fish and Wildlife's main office in Dover.
Maybe frogs are more your forte?
Could be.
Yeah. Well, DENRAC can use your help as well. They're looking for volunteers to take part in its annual Delaware Amphibian Monitoring Program, also known as DAMP. The division will hold an orientation meeting for volunteers. That's Saturday, February 21st at the Aquatic Resources Education Center of Smyrna.
It's funny you should say damp. Am I the only one that hated it when my mother would lick her thumb and go to wipe a smudge off? I hated that. You can probably understand how, while this cute little puppy has the best of intentions, it starts going south when he finally starts trying to remove the cat's whiskers.
Yeah. not
Yeah,
good.
no, let's, no, that's it, we're done, goodbye. But wait, there's more on the other side.
Oh, we're going to be looking at plenty of faces here in a few minutes. That's because it's Most Wanted Monday here on Delmarva Life. See if you recognize any fugitives for your chance to snag some cash.
Well, this will help you win over your honey's heart. A little bit later on, we're going to show you how something sweet can result in a ton of smiles this Valentine's Day.
Does dry winter skin have you frowning this winter? We help you save your skin. We show you the fixes to keep your skin healthy in the cold.
Plus, we're getting creative in the Delmarva Life kitchen, or are we? The ads claim the Spirulli chops, shreds, and spiral cuts almost anything you could possibly want, so we put it to the test. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and LG dealers, and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.